Don't touch anything.
Meeting is being recorded.
Hey everybody, welcome to Cause Train. You know, Catherine and I started Cause Train in 2020 and we're back and we have so many exciting people for you to meet on these interviews. I'm actually going to have Catherine Foster kick it off today. She's going to tell you a little bit about herself and then she's going to get right into our guest interview, Kayla Wentworth. Go ahead, Catherine.
Well, my name is Catherine Foster. I am an expressive arts therapist. I'm a professional artist, Reiki energy healer, and entrepreneur. And I love the creative process. The process is about everybody's creative, and the process is about finding out where our creativity is, where it's located in our heart or in our body, and bringing out whatever wants to develop. And so I love helping people develop their creativity, find out what their gifts are to give to the world. My big dream is having a creativity healing center where people can come, have healing experiences, have an area, a huge art studio where people can just play, just start with playing and discover it through the play. People don't remember sometimes being a child and what it's like just to be creative, and explore that creativity. So my creativity healing center will be a place for people to come to work together, to play together, drum, sing, do theater work, whatever leads them to their creativity, and then give it to the world. So that's just the short of it. I could go on and on for a long time talking about my creativity center. So anyway, Kayla, welcome to Cause Train. Could you tell everybody a little bit about yourself, please?
Well, thank you, Catherine. And I live in Washington State, beautiful state of Washington, and we have 2 acres here, lovely acres where we have organic farming, and it's just a lovely area. And here is where I do my work. I'm a state registered clinical hypnotherapist, and I'm also an international health and wellness educator. And it's also, I've been teaching Reiki for over 25 years, and it's something that I love. And also, my daily practice is hypnotherapy. And so my focus is I provide choices in healing and also new perspectives in wellness. And I own and manage Sacred Cedars here in Paulsville, Washington. And my joy is to provide inspiration.
That's wonderful, Kayla. Thank you. So tell us about your cause. What is your cause?
Well, my cause is that I've always been really interested in helping people, being of service to people. And I saw myself as that I was as a service to mankind, to humanity. And I currently have a practice here in Paulsville for hypnotherapy, and I see clients on a daily basis. And they're usually stressed and feeling unhappy, or something is missing in their lives. And they're wondering why their lives don't work. They just don't work. And so I'm being guided now by source, by inner guidings that I'm about teaching Reiki energy mastery. And it's about expanding perception, unlocking the mysteries of the mind and through the energies of Reiki. When we can helping them to come into balance with their life, having their lives work better, letting go of what they no longer need, and finding higher values, higher meanings in their lives. Also, a purpose for replacing fear. We seem to be, a lot of people seem to be in fear nowadays. And so it is about how we can experience real, authentic power through Reiki, and to heal, have the ability to heal themselves in living life with compassion and wisdom and joy and love. And also not comparing everybody themselves to everybody else whose life maybe is finding better, but it's being about self-discipline, empowering themselves to finding their higher truth and living in their authentic lives.
That is so inspiring. What type of people would you say will actually come to the Sacred Cedars retreat?
Well, my dream is to have all kinds of people come in. It is giving them the opportunity to be pampered and to be to be rejuvenated and to heal and be attuned to these Reiki energies. And so there's level 1 and level 2 and level 3. And it is a great opportunity for them to dig deeper, to form a community. It's very important to have a community where people can feel safe to come in and do, their work, so that they can have a better life in their in experience. So that's basically to find joy in their lives. And we want people to experience all these things, to being in nature, to being in this beautiful and forest, and being able to go out in the garden and help with the food. And they will learn about healing oils and frequencies, also maybe how these oils are going to help them to stay healthy. And I think that's very important nowadays. And so this is the foundation of Reiki 1 and 2. And once attuned to these 3 levels, then people will have the opportunity now to move to a higher form of Reiki. And that form is called MSREM, Super Energy Reiki Mastery.
Oh, that's wonderful. Can you explain a little bit more about the MSRIM?
Well, MSREM is, the best way to describe it is to describe it like riding a little tricycle compared to a super motorcycle. You know, it's like an incredible upgrade in energy wise. So MSREM stands for Melchizedek Synthesis Reiki Energy Mastery. And this program accelerates the activation of the right and left brain hemisphere, producing perfect balance in our divine, in our bodies, in our feminine, and it does so much more. It creates an easier form of their lives, because now they're not playing games. They watch their behavior, and their life is running smoothly now. And so I have been given permission to teach this program in the United States from Dr. Susie Anthony is the only one in the world teaching this program. And she has made me the ambassador for the Renaissance community here in the US. And if people want to learn more MSREM, then I think you're going to be providing that information. So I'd be happy to have that passed on.
So I think that gives everybody a really great idea of what RIM is about. Thank you. It sounds wonderful. I'd love to experience that myself. Thank you for mentioning that. And Michele, I'm going to turn it over to you now to let everybody know about you and what your cause is.
Okay. Well, everyone, I'm Michele Barnhouse. Most of you do know me already. You know, when Kath and I first started this project, my cause was actually different. And that's because I hadn't completed it yet. And now I have. So I wanted to create a much needed pet app for pet owners in case of an emergency that actually could save their pets. And there are a few events which spawned the idea, and you can learn more about it on the website. But what really started me actually producing it was because I needed it myself. And it's actually called 911 Pet Buddy. And, I'll be sure to include the website for you there. But, after following my dream, it was finally developed, and now is available on both app stores for everyone to access. So that's cool. Now, right now, though, I'm actually supporting my husband for his invention for an engine design that you'll hear more about in a future interview. And not only would this engine design help the environment, it will help cut costs for freight and shipping. And it will also be a game changer to the average consumer like you and me. So be on the lookout for that interview coming soon. And the main financial vehicle that allowed me to complete my pet app is 7K Metals. And we live in a time when even basic necessities have skyrocketed, leaving us insecure about our financial future. If you're concerned also about the rising debt, inflation that we're constantly hearing about on the news, and want to ensure that you're safeguarding your wealth and also protecting future generations of your family, I encourage you to acquire the most tangible and timeless of assets, and that's gold and silver. Now, you may not think you can afford to, or you may think like, what do I even do with it once I got it in my hands? Well, we can definitely guide you in those concerns. And here you have the ability to actually buy as little or as much as you want to. You have your own debit card to use so that you can spend it any way you would like to. And you can even earn a part-time or a full-time income if you so choose. So we'll put all those websites and resources on our Facebook page and on our website. And I want to thank Kayla Wentworth for joining us here today, being our one of our guest interviews for her cause. Hopefully you guys will check out her websites. Now these videos will be uploaded to our YouTube channel, our Facebook page, and then also our website, which is almost ready, guys. But if you know anyone with a cause or an invention or even a book that helps someone, please have them visit our page to apply. And we'll see you next time on Cause Train.